There is beauty all around us. We all need the soil, the air, and the water to live. But it seems we have forgotten.
The Metroplex is made up of 6.8 million people, and every choice we make impacts the lives around us.
Shared Fuel. We're a 501c3 nonprofit that stands for shared focus on urban environmental leadership,
working to provide better sustainable communities in the Metroplex.
Approximately 1.1 billion items accumulate on the Texas highways every year.
Texas alone spends $50 million every year to clean up litter.
But where does this litter come from, and how do we solve this problem? Litter is created everywhere.
Litter is built up person by person, can by can, cigarette by cigarette, and no matter where our litter falls, it makes its way into our water.
When people think of factors that impact their health and local economy, litter is probably not on the top of their list.
Our bodies are mostly made up of water, and we need clean water to survive. When litter harms the quality of our water, it harms the quality of our health. And right now, one of our most precious bodies of water is an example of how powerful our individual choices can be.
Truly, White Rock Lake is a treasure, and people from throughout the city use the lake. And when it rains, there's a ring around the lake that shows just how bad that litter is.
The constant flood of litter into our lake is a threat to the sustainability of our Metroplex and a threat to the health of you and me.
At the same time, thousands of volunteer hours are spent picking up litter.
22,000 volunteer hours are spent picking up our trash. We need to make it our responsibility to pick up a piece of trash a day and remind others to not litter to begin with.
Essentially, every item you throw on the ground, someone else has to pick up. Together, we all need to be accountable before it's too late.
Think of the other projects we could be putting our energies into, like gardening or planting new trees. Give a Garden is a project that takes place in a backyard. Shared Fuel launched the Give a Garden program because we recognize the need for families to raise healthy food and to show their kids where food comes from.
The Give a Garden program involves individual families who want to become independently sustainable and grow their own food that they can subsequently cook and prepare for their own families.
The planting begins in the fall, and participants are able to start cataloging their first produce. This gives families their first experience of empowerment.
The idea was inspired by endless news about food insecurities and the constant problem with E. coli.
In the past several years, the USDA has identified Texas as #2 in food insecurity. That means families aren't able to get enough food to meet their needs.
And we thought maybe there's a simple solution.
Why not grow our own safe and nutritional food right in our own backyards?
This program is exciting because it gives us the opportunity to help people bridge that knowledge gap that is coming along with the generational gap. And it gives them the tools to be self-sufficient and take charge of their own food production, which is exciting because it then leads to a sense of empowerment. So over time, we see problems that have been created one by one, and one by one, we are finding solutions.
Together, we can build a better tomorrow.
Start your own revolution. Be the one who builds the change. To be a part of the solution and become a volunteer, or if you'd like to grow your own garden, visit sharedfuel.org and let's make a difference together.